Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how you can destroy your lanes in Deadlock just like I do. This is a follow-up video to my original Ultimate Lane Guide video where I realized that I mainly talked about theory in that video, and in this video I'm going to go over the mechanics that follow that theory and I'm going to put it into action. So in this video we're going to VOD review my own gameplay. I'm playing Haze this game and I'll be laning against Lash. So right now I'm in the purple lane and Lash is in orange. I actually specifically asked for a lane swap into orange because I didn't want to lane into these two guys since I would definitely be at a disadvantage against Lash. Haze is it's like more of a farm lane since neither of them really have too much kill potential early as opposed to these like kind of stronger characters with good poke. In this game I will be playing against Venenu, who is another YouTuber. He is a Lash player as well, and he made his own Lash guide. I will put his YouTube channel on the screen. You guys can take a look at it and, to check out his guide if you're interested in that. Alright, let's get into it. Okay, I've gone ahead and booted up the VOD, and you'll notice that I've already swapped into the orange lane here. At the start of my laning phase, I usually like to take a little roundabout approach and not go straight into the middle. This, I'm just going to pause and explain. What this allows me to do is that if the enemies walk up to kill these minions, or they walk up to punch these minions like people usually do, it allows me to get a few early shots on them, get them maybe a quarter HP missing. It also teaches them to respect me and my aiming ability. Doing that in essence gives me a little bit more leeway and freedom in the lane. I do it pretty much every single game. It's not really like a trick or anything. It's just in my playstyle. I look for kill potential. Obviously, if I'm playing against like a weaker lane opponent, like if I was Lash here, then I would be confident that I could kill the Haze if she tried to punch these minions. But on Haze, I don't really feel that I can kill this Lash. And you'll see that I just go for a little bit of damage, and obviously that right there, that was completely pointless. So it's just about looking for opportunities. Go ahead and unpause it, and yeah. So in the beginning it's just gonna be I have the lane priority here already, so Lash is in my opinion making a mistake because I think that he's the stronger character. Early game, you don't want to start ground strike on Lash, you want to start flock because it's easier to land, but that's a side note. He should be like walking up and taking priority of the lane because he's a stronger character early game. But he didn't do that, so I did it for him, even though I'm weaker. Doing this allows you to secure the minions easier, and you'll see that he's like totally terrified of me. He just hangs back there. Well, I'm gonna see if I can fix this replay bug, because like the arms and shit are like bothering me. Okay, perfect. So you'll see here he just goes back there and he just hides, which makes it really easy for me to deny his minions. He's not even trying to punch them. He realizes that I'm capable of denying right there, so he walks up and punches, and he should have just done that originally so that he wouldn't have missed that first minion. But yeah. And again, he goes in for minion wave right there. It's a bad trade for him. He wasn't even really shooting back at me. Right here, I have complete control of this minion wave. Like, what this guy should be doing is be playing a little bit more aggressively, but it's almost like he's afraid, so since he's afraid, I'm exploiting that a little bit and showing myself to be a little stronger than I really am. Sleep Dagger right there allows me to get a little bit of free damage, but obviously I am the weaker character, and like Haze is really squishy. She only has 500 HP, so you want to try to be careful early game with your trades. Taking too much damage will definitely end up getting you killed. Right here, I stay behind cover. That's a really big important point. You always want to try to be behind cover whenever possible. You don't want to just be walking around in the open. That's how you take free damage. I see that he's not here right now, so I just go for these free punches and get all that farm. He's down 200 farm already, and that's just a consequence of the way that he's playing the lane. Like right there, he should have stayed and pressured me so that I wouldn't have been able to punch those minions for free, but he didn't do that. And again, he's not punching these minions, allowing me to just play around the denials. And right here, I literally just wait for him to kill the minion instead of killing the minions myself. I do take a lot of damage going for that punch there, but he should be doing that from the beginning. He should be pressuring me.
I got one of those for the missus. Big fan.
Again, I'm just waiting for him to kill the minions. This guy is not really playing the lane like very confidently. And that, again, right there, it's a really good trade for me. I sleep dagger him, punch him. That's one of Haze's best combos. Let's just go back again. Go back and watch that again real quick. So I'm just trading with him right here. I send him to sleep, heavy punch, and a few more bullets to the head. Maybe I could have killed him there, but the minion wave was pretty big, so I didn't want to risk any potential mistakes. Again, I just stay behind cover, farm these minions. I looked back there to look for denials. I always look for denials whenever I can. Now, you can tell from the way that he's changed his playstyle to shooting at me more that I've kind of gotten into his head with the denials. Like, he's starting to get a little bit upset, for sure, about the fact that he is, like, missing most of the farm. You'll see that I haven't killed him yet, and I'm already up 800 souls, which is a lot of souls early game. Once I'm up about 1,000, that's 2 items, and that gives me some, like, pretty heavy kill potential, and you guys will see that in a bit as this kill comes up. Again, the lane phase is pretty simple so far. Just go back and forth. Buy whenever you have money to buy, but not if you're going to miss minions. Just focusing on my farm here. Hard focusing on my farm. I kill his healer minion first, and then I'm beginning to spray these minions down because I notice that he's missing, and I'm going to shove the wave in to gain lane priority again. Not exactly sure what he's doing. Maybe he's taking a jungle camp right now. We see him on the map there, but I just wait here, assuming that he would try to farm that, but he's just completely out of the lane for some reason. He misses 2 minions there. And then again, he's killing these minions, but he's just giving me free souls as well. His positioning is what's allowing me to do this right now for free. Like, of course, my aim plays a part in it as well. He's just losing the 50-50 every time on the soul. But he's not really punching the minions, and he's allowing me to, like, walk up right under his area where it makes it super easy. I have like such a good angle on seeing all of the minions. Again, like you guys can see, he's getting absolutely slaughtered in the denials. If I pause right here, you'll see he's at 1.8k, and I'm already at 3k. Like, I have my ults. If I wasn't playing Haze and I was playing someone, like if I was playing Lash and he was playing Haze, he would be dead right now 100%. Haze just honestly doesn't really have too much kill potential without like risking death. So you have to keep that in mind when you make your decisions. So I just decided to keep farming here until I was sure that I had an opportunity to kill him for sure without dying.
The more tools I have, the better.
You'll see that he went to my yellow lane here, and I called this for my teammate as well. He's obviously he's at a bit of a loss as to what to do because he's like down money. Maybe he wanted a lane swap, but the Shiv just comes and he has to come back to orange again. And you'll notice here I'm just shoving the wave, noticing that he's missing, and then the moment he comes back here, it's back to the same old system of me just denying him. I always go for denials first, as you guys saw right there. I don't go for my own soul first. I go for the enemy's soul first because I think it's their instinct to go for their own, and I try to kind of get both every time. So I do the opposite of what they expect me to do, so to speak. Right here, I'm setting up a bit of an ambush. I was gonna, you guys will see. I sit here in this corner and crouch a little bit. I was gonna smoke bomb on top of him, and you'll see that I do just that in just a second. I see him farming the waves, and right here I've conditioned him because he thinks, in his head, he thinks that if I'm in this lane, then I will definitely deny these minions, because I've been doing that all game. But since I don't deny these minions, he's beginning to think, oh, maybe he left, maybe he's buying right now, and then he walks up right here, even though he's missing a little bit of HP. And of course, he doesn't need to walk up here. It's not like it's like necessary for him to walk up to get these minions, but he begins to feel safe briefly, and that allows me to do what I do right here: sleep, dagger, spray. Punch, spray, and then ult. And he can't really get out of that. He's down so many souls that like he's just kind of fucked there. And you guys will see that despite my like kind of soul advantage, I almost died right there. Granted, I did take tower damage, but in the end, like Haze's HP bar is not very big, and once you're in, you're kind of in. Like there's no getting out. So you have to be very careful with the decisions that you make. The aggressiveness of the decisions that you make. After I kill him, I understand that there's going to be a little time period before he can come back, so I shove the wave, and then I go again. I have almost 2,000, so I buy some items here. Yeah, bullet, lifesteal, and rapid rounds because I didn't want to go back. Bullet lifesteal is going to be really good in this lane because now, since he knows I'm stronger than him, he's going to be afraid to trade, and even if we do trade, I can just heal back up and he won't be able to because there's no way he can afford any kind of lifesteal being down so many souls. And rapid rounds, of course, is a really good damage item for Haze early game. He started to punch these minions now, but he didn't get that one, and again, I denied him. So far, the denials have been absolutely insane in this lane. Like, he's really at such a big deficit because of these denials, and these are 50-50 every time, so this really goes to prove the mechanics of the game and how important it is to have really good aim. Of course, coming from Valorant mainly and being like at the top 200-300 players in NA, I practice my aim like every single day for years. So in terms of like raw aim, I feel like I am at like advantaged in this game compared to most of the players. But it's not anything special. It's something that anyone can do. So just practice your aim, and it will help you get this advantage. I called for my teammate that Lash was roaming right there, but he ends up dying anyway. Really all Venenu can do here is like roam. He can't really stay in this lane, I feel like. He's not really accomplishing anything, and he's getting like completely out farmed. So he's just trying to have an impact wherever he can, and that's a good call on him, I would say. That's a good call from him for sure. In the end, I almost destroyed this tower off of his roam, and though I wouldn't say that it was worth my teammate dying for like that little bit of tower damage, it wasn't bad. And of course, guys, another big thing is you see me playing this Haze gameplay, and I never play Haze. I've only played Haze like maybe 3 times in the past. So what I'm doing to this last year, like the way that I'm kind of destroying him in this lane and just taking all of his CS, is because of like raw mechanical skill. And this is something you could do pretty much on anyone who doesn't have like a weird gun. Like Shiv. But again, like even on those characters, you just play differently. And you'll see that right here, I'm bullying him under his own tower. I'm just making his life a complete living hell. Right here, I could just spray the tower and destroy it. Like that's a mistake on my part. I was just like too tunneled on trying to kill him. But I was kind of just enjoying spraying him down, and like he's not really able to do anything. You'll see right here, I knew that he was low, and I knew that he wouldn't want to leave because he doesn't have zip boost. So I go around and I end up killing him right here. He was not ready for this at all. He actually had some pretty good movement there. He, I wouldn't say almost got out, but he did what he could from that position. So that's good mechanics on him. We're almost at the 9-minute mark, guys, and you guys will see that I've gone ahead and I have killed him twice, and I'm about to destroy his tower. So I would say that either 9-minute mark, or sorry, 10-minute mark, or destroying tower is the end of the lane phase. The game itself keeps the lane stats up until 9 minutes, so that's another like marker, I guess, is the 9-minute mark. But you guys will see right here, this is pretty much as big of a lead as you're going to be able to get in lane. I'm at 8k, he's at 4.8. That's a pretty big deficit. It's like 3.2k, and this deficit came to be from my denying, my farming, my positioning, all of these mechanics combined. And kind of what I like to do in my lanes is I like to pretend that I'm choking my enemy out, metaphorically, and I like to not give them any room to breathe regardless of who I'm playing. In particular, I like to play characters that are good at that so that I can excel even against the best players. But you want to practice your mechanics by doing that every single game. You want to aggress as much as possible, especially right now, guys, because Deadlock doesn't have any ranks, so it's not like you're really losing anything. All we have is some like track lock MMR thing, which is like, it's kind of like whatever. It's just like predicted MMR stats, not really real rank. So get into those games and be as aggressive as you can possibly be. Like deny everything. Get all of your own minions, deny all of the enemy's minions, look for kill potential, be aggressive, punch them, block their punches, you know, do all of these things and practice. Do it over and over again until you begin to have that experience and you're able to like kind of figure out when to aggress, when to not aggress, and things like that. I can show you guys this VOD, but you're obviously not going to be able to implement every single principle from it just from watching my video. So I want you guys to replay the video if you really want to, and just like kind of like micro take a look at the things that I do. And if you have any questions, drop those in the comments, and I'll respond. I respond to every single comment without a doubt. So I'll answer all of your questions. And yeah, my biggest tip more than anything else is to practice being super aggressive. Don't go into lanes playing passively, because that's not how you improve. You improve by taking risks, and it's okay to die in this game because, once again, even if you completely feed and you go 0 kills and 20 deaths because you fucked up your lane so badly, it doesn't matter because it's not like there's ranked. People are gonna flame you for griefing and like playing bad, but like whatever, you know, who really cares about a bunch of dweebs who are getting angry over unranked lobbies in a video game? It's like getting mad at somebody for fucking feeding in a normals game in League. It just doesn't really make any sense. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching this video. I really did record this video in pretty much one take. I really wanted to get this video out there because I feel like my lane guide is just incomplete without an actual lane phase to accompany it. So yeah, just wanted to say thanks again for watching, guys. Peace.